Hey, you guys. All right, I'm going to start losing my voice soon. I am on meeting number 4 of the day, training number 4 of the day. I wasn't really thinking this through when I decided that we were just going to record back to back to back to get all of these podcasts and trainings done. However, it works best for me. Just I've got to be in the mood and I've got to be like in a quiet space for the most part, although you will hear the dog bark occasionally because we live life around here. So, I can't ever promise complete quiet, but I'm excited because we're doing a whole bunch of different topics and I'm going to be adding these throughout the next few days. Trying to be a little bit more consistent with my posting. I'm trying to set aside one day a week and record 5, 6, 7 trainings and then break those up and use them on the Crazy Life podcast and on the videos in my Wendy Davis Facebook page. Some I'll share to my personal page, but most will be in my business page on there, IGTV, all the places, because you have to kind of be everywhere in social media these days because everybody does different things. Like some people only watch stories, and some people only look at news feeds, and some people are only on Instagram, some are only on Facebook. So you've got to kind of be everywhere so that you can reach your target audience with whatever message you're putting out there. And so yes, that is why we're doing all these trainings. So today I wanted to talk about specifically about business building and building relationships, because this is a sticky point, because there's a lot of different thoughts, different trainings. I can't think of the word I'm thinking of, but I'll think of it. But anyway, there's lots of different methods that are trained out there on how to network, how to build your business on social media and all these different platforms. And there's so many out there. There's Snapchat, there's TikTok, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's LinkedIn, and now there's MeWe, and there's Wimpkin, and there's Gab, and there's just so many, and Parlor, which a lot of that is more political than it is like social media type thing, but I think they're trying to be all those things. But anyway, I'm sure that many of you have at some point received a message, from someone that's like, hey girl, I just started this new business and I think you'd be great at it, or whatever. And I'm guilty. I did it because I was trained to do that. So if I ever sent you one of those messages, I'm very sorry. Because I, through the years, have learned that it's not how you build a business. You have to build a relationship. You have to get to know a person and know their soft spot, know their pain point, and provide a solution. And this applies to any industry. I get the weirdest messages in my inbox from people, and I'm like, how do you, I just wonder, the first thing I always think is, how much money are you spending to send out these ads to me, or buying lists of phone numbers or whatever they're doing? Because I'll get text messages. I will get emails. I will get phone calls. I mean, and that's all besides the Instagram, inbox messages, and we're looking for ambassadors and your page is awesome. It's like, I don't know, maybe the rate of return on that is great, but to me, it's icky and I don't like it. And so I listened to a training the other day by one of our leaders on our team, and I loved it because she talked about peeling the onion. And if you think about an onion has a ton of layers, right? So you peel the onion, the real thin layer on top that's kind of protecting the onion, that's that first layer of getting to know somebody. And then, as you go down, the layers get thicker and thicker and thicker until you're at that core, right? And so I love the analogy of in our industry, which is the network marketing industry, or in whatever industry you're in, it is very, very much like peeling an onion. if you're a real estate agent. I like to go back to this because I really feel like real estate agents are very similar to network marketers, because it's about self promotion and getting yourself out there so that when people think about real estate, they think of you. Like when I think about real estate, there are immediately two people that pop into my mind. Why? Because they are good on social media and they post not only about their family or their life, but they also sprinkle in the stuff about their business and the fact that they are real estate agents. So if I think of real estate, I think of these two people. If I think of Kangen water, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's another network marketing, more direct sales type industry. There's someone I think of that I know they do Kangen water because they talk about it, right? But people buy, they shop, they do business with people they know, like, and trust. I talk about this all the time. And if you come up and you look at a person as an onion, and if you just immediately try to go straight to the core and be like, I want you to do business with me, it's not going to work. You've got to peel the onion layer by layer and get to know that person and build a relationship with that person so that you really know, who they are, what they need. Because just because I'm in this industry to provide income for our family and to have better health, they they may not they may not care a thing about their health. Maybe this isn't the industry for them at all. Um, or maybe they care a lot about their health, but the thought of like leading a business, building a business is not at all on their radar. Like they don't need the money. They just need some good vitamins. They need more energy. They need better sleep, whatever. But I'm not going to know that unless I peel the onion, unless I build a relationship with them. And so, for me, this was such a good illustration because it is truly how I do business. Um, and if you want to do business with me, you've got to build that relationship with me. You don't just come in and be like, will you do this? Do this, or, you know, vomit all over me with whatever you've got going on. No, get to know me. Because if you know me, that is not how you're going to win my business. It's not going to happen. If you're icky or you're pushy, it's like, thank you. And so I have, that has been kind of my goal in my team, is teaching them, look, you know, you put yourself out there on social media so that people know when they think about, hey, I'm not sleeping good. I remember Wendy talking about something to do with helping with sleep. They're going to think of me and they're going to message me. If they are needing a nutrition shake, guess what? At least once a week, I put something in my stories about my nutrition shakes because I love them. Like I really, really love my shakes. I am a shake person. Not everybody's a shake person though. So if you approach somebody who absolutely hates protein shakes, they want steaks 3 meals a day. If you approach them with your shakes, they're going to be like, no thanks. But maybe that person who's eating all the steaks all the time is struggling with their energy because all they're eating is steaks. They're not getting all their other trace minerals and nutrients. And so you peel that onion and you find out, oh, you are, I see that you're keto, you're eating 3 steaks a day, all this stuff, but you don't have enough energy or whatever. Here, I can help you, that pain point. And more times than not, it just comes up naturally in conversation because I've built a relationship with them. And, if it's for them, awesome. If it's not, it's no skin off my back because my business, it does not hinge on one person's decision ever. And so that is why it's okay to take the time and peel the onion. And I've talked about this in a past episode, but I am very much that microwave society person. I like instant results. And so that is why in the beginning I was like, I'll cold message everybody. I don't care. But it's a really easy way to, lose friends and lose potential customers or business partners because you didn't do it the right way. If you take your time and peel the onion, there you will find that there are a lot of people out there that are way more receptive than you would think they would be, just because you took the time to get to know them. There's a lot of people that come onto my team that come on, quickly because they know what I do and they're like, I want to do what you do. What do I need to do to get started? But there's a lot of other people that it takes them months or even years before they join in with me, or maybe they never join my team. Maybe they join another industry, and that's okay too, because you have to be passionate about what you're doing. Or it's, why do it? Why do it? I had a conversation with one of my friends last night who is joining my team, and we were talking about her son and how he was changing his major, and um, you know, I said, well, this is a lifelong commitment. So if he feels like he's not passionate about what he was doing, then it makes sense to change, because it sounds like this new direction is something that he's passionate about. And I just feel like that correlates so much with whatever we do in life is, what are we passionate about? And what are other people passionate about? And the only way you're ever going to know is if you peel the onion. So I just encourage you in, going out there and building your business, whether you're a real estate agent, whether you're a car salesman, like even that, like, I have a friend who's a travel agent, and, um, if you're not putting yourself out there, people don't know you're a travel agent. They don't know that it doesn't cost any extra to use a travel agent. And a lot of times the travel agents can get you better deals than you can find for yourself. And unless you're putting that information out there, and you have to almost look at peeling the onion of yourself in front of people as much as it is peeling their onion to get to know them, because you've got to peel back the layers of who you are and what you offer, but not all at once. Don't take the whatever kind of knife you chop an onion in half with and just whack it in half. That is not how it's done. You've got to peel back the layers of yourself and expose yourself to other people in who you are, what you stand for, what your purpose is, how you can help, what pain points can you touch on. And in the same way, you have to be able to do that with them and get to know them and figure out their pain point and what they need. And, where one person may need to make, $10,000 a month, someone else may just want to win free trips. And that's okay. Like, what motivates one person isn't necessarily going to motivate another. So I'm really not sure what the actual topic of this particular training is, other than learning to be patient, learning that this industry, most sales industries, most businesses are not an instantaneous result type thing. It takes time and patience. Um, you know, if you want to make millions in the network marketing industry, you've got to be willing to commit 3 to 5 years of consistent work to get there. But you're building a residual income that will then pay you for years and years and years and years and years for the rest of your life. But it's not an instant thing. And I think a lot of times people are deceived. Either the person that brought them into the industry just flat out lied to them and did not explain to them that it does actually take work, or they just had this idea that it was a free lottery ticket and they were just going to become millionaires because they just had to get one person on their left and one person on their right, and then it was all just going to happen. And that's not how it works. It's just not. It takes consistency. It takes patience. It takes getting to know people, building relationships. This is a relationship business. And I just encourage you that if you are discouraged with where you're at, assess where you're at, what your goals are, and what you're doing to peel the onion of yourself and of other people as you move forward. So, Mrs. Lori Ferraro, thank you for that training that you did the other day on our Dream Team University. It was amazing. I loved it. And it was a great reminder for me, because I do tend to be impatient, and I'm learning that my patience pays off. I just have to be consistent and build the end. So hope this helps somebody. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we're going to be doing this a lot more often, lots of training. This is just the tip of the iceberg of the training that you get when you're part of our team, because we have, when I say like many people who have made millions in this industry and in business that train us on a daily, weekly basis, like there's just so much. Like this is the only industry I know that you truly get paid for self-development. And it's amazing because I have learned so much about myself and um, what I have to offer and how to help other people because of being in the network marketing industry. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you guys again soon.